everybody, welcome to Excel video 356. I'm Nate Moore. I'm sending this to you from Orlando, Florida, where I'm in town to speak to Florida's MGMA meeting tomorrow. Basics of Excel first, and then some pivot table tricks. If I haven't spoken to your organization lately, I'd love to. I hope you survived last Excel video. It was pretty complicated. We were playing with 2009 and South. Today what I want to do is 2009 or South. We're going to build the formula together this time, kind of walk through the steps with the true-false logic that we talked about in the last Excel video. If you didn't catch Excel video 355, it's going to make a lot more sense to watch that video before you watch this one. That said, let's build this formula. What we want to do is we've got this list over here, and today just tell me, is it 2009 or is it South? That's what I want to know. And the first thing I want to show you is this is a SUMIF formula that's 2009. This is a SUMIF formula that's looking for South. If I were to sum these and say, okay, I think my answer ought to be 15 million, the answer is wrong, and let me show you why when we're done. Okay, we're going to build equals sum if, and then we're going to do two parentheses because we're going to build two conditions here as part of our formula. The first thing we want to know is 2009. So 2009 is A1 to A15. We're going to do that. In case we want to copy it, I'm just in the habit of locking those titles in with F4, making them an absolute reference. So the question is, what do those need to equal? They need to equal 2009. So I'm going to put 2009 here so I could always change that if I wanted to. And I'm going to put a parenthesis. That's my first condition. It's this column here, A1 to A15. If the year is 2009, that's great. Now, because I'm doing OR, remember my OR says I'm going to use a plus because I want at least one of these to be true, and if I add them, I'm going to get a 1 equals true every time for every condition that's true. Excel is going to add 1 to my list. So let's do this. Let's plus. Next condition is this South thing. So we're going to come over here, say, look in this column, F4 equals South. That's the end of my condition, and now what I need to know is, okay, greater than 0. Because again, what am I doing? If this is true, I'm going to get a 1 here. If this is true, I'm going to get a 1. As long as one of these is true, I'm going to get a 1. As long as one of these is true, this or this is going to push my value here above 0, and I want to see it. So if any of these are true, the greater than 0 will catch it, comma. What do you want to do? Add this baby. C1 to C15, F4 that. What if it's not true? I want a 0. This parenthesis is going to end my if statement. This one's going to end my sum statement. And whatever you do, Control, Shift, and Enter. And then let's format paint this so it looks better. So here's what's going on. Remember when we said, give me all the 2009s. We got 6.7 million. Give me all the South. We got 8.676. What the difference between this 15 and this 13,789 is 2009 and South. Let me just write a quick formula over here to prove it. Equals this less that. If you come over here and just say, give me all the 2009s, give me all the Souths, and add those together, if you have a 2009 and South, which I do right here, that 1.6 difference is that number. That's my difference. That's why you can't take all the 2009s and all the Souths, because if you get one that's 2009 and one that's South, you're counting it here, you're counting it there, you're counting it twice in the total. But this works. This will count it once, and here is the formula that did it. Painful. But when it works, and when you get this formula right, and you may have to build and make sure the first one works, then add the second condition, then add the third, and do it a step at a time till you get it. But when it works, you can do all kinds of conditions with an array that you can't do with SUMIF. SUMIF can do the and, set 2009 and South, but it can't do 2009 or South. And again, we build it right, so all we've got to do, you want to see 2009 and North, that's that. You want to see 2011 and North, that's that. Fast and easy once you get this formula built. That's what I want to show you, I promise. Next time, easier formula, easier function, but still arrays. I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching.